stays there, bubbles away for about 4 to 5 hours.
Right, if it's not in the oven, all
well, do you know what? If you're in a casserole, you can put it in the oven if you want, but it's really got to be slow and low. Pressure cooker, slow cooker.
Yeah.
You just want that really cooking down. And
nice.
I show you the texture of it when it comes out.
It's delicious.
It's so
absolutely
it's just falling apart. It's beautiful.
That's exactly what you want. So look at this, okay? So at the end, you've got this gorgeous gravy, which I would blitz, quite honestly, and make a really lovely gravy with.
But and you don't have to put anything else in that, that's done.
I mean, season it, bit of salt and pepper,
yeah,
to taste.
That's
but
lovely,
if you look at the texture of this beef, it should absolutely just shred away in the same way as pulled pork would.
Oh my gosh, everybody's like, oh.
Only PC I've had this year.
Well, I think.
Oh, amazing. Oh, she's loving it.
But the best thing about this for me as a busy mum, you've got a big piece of meat now, and this can go, you can create about 7 meals from this. So for me, I would Sunday roast, you can put it with rice, you can put it with mash, you can put it with roast potatoes, depending on how you. But I love a bit of mash with it because I think the juice of that gravy just goes all through it. A few peas maybe. But my mum then, the next day, will shred that beef and top it with mash, so she creates a cottage pie from it.
That's so
I love it, shredded. You know, if you can imagine pulled pork sandwich, a bit of crusty loaf, maybe a bit of kind of lettuce, some salsa or something. You create next day, workman's lunch, pulled pork, pulled beef. And the other thing I do is, see in here, these little ice cube trays, freeze the gravy. And then, when you're cooking like a roast chicken or anything, and you want to kind of do the gravy or put it into some stock, you've just got it there to hand. And I'm going to say this, which is really controversial for Italians, but shred this down with a bit of that gravy over pasta. Even put some kidney beans into it, and you've got like a pasta dish for the kids or a chili.
Why is that controversial?
Pardon?
Why is it
well, because you know, Italians
It's
pasta. I mean, putting a roast beef mixed in with pasta. Italians, you know, my dad's got an opinion about everything.
I'm sure.
But you know, my kids, that shredded with some kidney beans and over rice, like a chili con carne, it's just it's so
Should be 64-bit, not 32-bit.
Next day.
Will you,
Hopefully I can change that.
cook those parcels that you just made?
Yeah, the annolini,
Yeah.
the fresh pasta. Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely. You look.
Thank you very much.
This is absolutely beautiful.
really good. I'm definitely going to put it down.
Thank you.
Thank you. The details of today's recipe and more delicious ideas from our chefs download are free this morning.
Still to come, they ain't afraid no ghosts. We'll be meeting the father and son duo who helped bring Ghostbusters back to the big screen. That's right after this.
Coming up, our fashionista Alan will be modelling this season's hottest styles.